Hello, everyone. Welcome to another special webinar for lab students. We shall now continue with the auriculomedicine assessment. For the next 4 weeks, we shall be dealing with the basic concepts or the foundations, which these are actually TCM uh, basic concepts, which we shall incorporate in our study of the ear. And I'm sure all of you are ready. I would like to call all the way from Pagadian na medyo ayaw pa yata. Sige, bawal mag-ayaw ha. Okay, let's welcome Sir Edison from Pagadian. Good afternoon, sir. Are you ready? Can you unmute your mic? I would love to go to Pagadian
Okay,
soon.
okay na, Doc.
Yeah, very good.
Good afternoon, Doc.
Good afternoon. After Pagadian, I would like to go to Iligan as well. So we would like to welcome a very close colleague who used to be with us at the webinar, si Ma'am Roxanne. Very good practitioner, no? Straight na straight. Welcome po, Ma'am Roxanne. I'm excited to see you very soon. Alam ko yung daan papuntang Iligan from Pagadian. Okay, so let's now start. Let's call on, Sir Edison, you're ready. Okay. Before we go to the basics, let's talk about the history. Can you tell us about the history of ear acupuncture in ancient China?
Sa history sa ancient of China, ikuan sa Doc, ear points for specific health orders, a
Mhm.
specific anatomical pattern reported for ear, young alarm points found on ear.
Okay, so we hope na, okay, this is all in the book, yung mga member na ng ating channel. Okay, as early as 200 BC, um, the Chinese were already using ear acupoints, no? However, there was no specific anatomical pattern used. And what they use are the young alarm points. Ito yung medyo points that are tender, no? Let's go to the next one. Let's go to ancient Egypt naman, Greece and Rome from 3000 BC to 100 BC. Can you tell us what happened? Like, paano nagsimula ang ear acupuncture there?
Actually, Doc, nangyari before sa history na is, it is ear piercing at saka ear cauterization for sciatica.
Okay, so as early as 3000 BC, the people in ancient Egypt or the practitioners there, they are already using ear piercing and they cauterize the ear for treatment of sciatica. What about in ancient Persia during in 500 AD?
In ancient Persia naman, cauterization of the ear for treatment of sciatica.
Okay,
Yan po
very
ang nangyari
good.
sa
So very popular na ang ear cauterization, no? For sciatica treatment. So for those who have joined us the last 4 weeks, last 4 Tuesdays, you're probably aware where the sciatica point is. Now let's go further sa history. Backward pala. What happened during the Middle Ages? So this is around 1500 AD.
actually ito sa Dutch East India Company doctors. So they bring the acupuncture to Europe. So acupuncture needle insertion evolved to hypodermic needles.
Okay, very good. So we really don't know how the needle looked like then. Ay, ano pala, they did cauterization. And a group of doctors from the Dutch East India Company. So as you can see, it's probably the parang ano to barko, no? Parang ship, no? They brought acupuncture to Europe. And this time, they already used hypodermic needle. Okay? For so they don't, gumagamit sila ng hypodermic needle. Let's go to modern Europe. So ito medyo late na, 1950 to 1990. What happened po?
Mm. So medyo mataas-taas to Doc. So si
Yeah.
Dr. Paul Noguer, so Dr. din Bordoil, Dr. Frank Barr. So silang nag-observe ng scar on
Okay.
sciatica patient. So treated by lay practitioner,
Yeah.
developed inverted fetus perspective of ear in 1957.
Okay.
So somatotopic pattern on ear connects to reflex pathway. So treatise of auriculotherapy focus on musculo musculoskeletal pain.
Okay.
So reflex cardiac auricular vascular autonomic signal. So
Mm.
ang term yan RCA, tapos yung vascular autonomic signal is VAS. So another is group Ionized Etudes Medical, so GLEM. So initiated trainings to physician. So silang nagkuhan sa World Health Organization meeting in Lyon, France
Okay.
last 1990.
So let's go to Lyon, France, no? Or we invite somebody from Lyon, France. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, there were actually three doctors. I thought it was only Dr. Paul Noget. Kasama din pala si Dr. Rene Bourdieu and Dr. Frank Barr. See this because they were amazed. They saw uh, scars on sciatica patients that were treated by lay practitioner. So they did a lot of studies. These are all located there. And so there was a meeting in Lyon, France in 1990 sa WHO. So they were so excited. Okay, palapit na ng palapit. Now, what happened in China then? History ng ear acupuncture sa modern China.
So sa modern China naman, Doc, so revitalization of ancient oriental medicine. So by Mao Zedong,
Okay.
it is a Chinese doctor learn of inverted fetus. So model of Noguer, so kayong kanina,
Okay.
in 1958.
Mhm.
So barefoot doctors utilize somatotopic model of the ear. So Nanjing Army Ear Acupuncture Team validates Noguer ear map. So HL Ren of Hong Kong discover use of ear acupuncture for opiate addiction of needles inserted into lung and Shenmen. So that is the modern China, Doc.
Okay. So did you know that Mao Zedong actually did not allow the practice of Chinese medicine in before the 1950s? Okay, it was only when these doctors, sina Bourdieu, Dr. Noget, no, and Dr. Barr became so excited, they started telling the world, tapos nagkaroon, this is where they started to revitalize the ancient Oriental medicine. And they found out na iba yung points ni Noget. And eventually they started to accept it. That's why if you have a chart, okay, I'm going to share it with you. I think for those who have the channels, doon yung magandang chart, like there's so many points there. You would see European, you will also see Chinese. And also, amazingly, we also have meridians on the ear. That's why for those of you who donated something to the channel, so you may have probably seen the book already. So basically what we're trying to do, if we're going to do points, no, instead of putting this on the body, we're going to do it on the ear. Okay. Okay, let's continue. What happened in the United States from 1970 to 1990?
This is what happened in US before. So integration of Chinese and European molecular microsystems or OCLA controlled study by Oleson.
Okay.
So on auricular diagnosis, doctor examining ear blind to
Mm.
patients musculoskeletal problem. So 75%, 75.5 level of common detection
Mm.
of tenderness and skin resistance. Dr. Michael Smith
Mm.
studies of ear points.
Mm.
So for opiate addiction developed by Lincoln Hospital in New York
Mm.
City.
Okay.
So NADA AccuDetox protocol of needle placed in 5 ear points. So sa
Yeah.
lung, sa shenmen, sa liver, sa kidney, at saka sa sympathetic international consensus
Mm.
conference on acupuncture,
Yeah.
auricular therapy, and auricular medicine.
Yes.
So auricular auricular therapy certification
Yeah.
institute formed in 1999. So for advanced training and certification of practitioners. So that is what happened in US.
Very good. Actually, we have the book by Dr. Olson also well, pati kay Dr. Paul Nouget, and I hope you will find time to study them, no? Okay, so let's make this a big one, okay? Because I know this is the future. And when we talk about treatment protocols, we shall also be incorporating other treatments sa ear, okay? Very good. Now let's what happened who were the proponents? Who were the active personalities during the World Health Organization meeting in 1990?
Uh, so yung mga doktor nga sa WHO nag-meeting sa 1990, so apat sila. So si Dr. Terry Olison, Dr. Frank Barr,
Hmm.
Dr. Paul Noguer, at saka si Dr. Rafael Noguer. So
Okay,
silang apat
mag-ama
po doc.
yan. We plan to invite Dr. Rafael Noje soon. Di ba? So paramihin natin yung ating lahi. Did you know that it was Dr. Palanca who was the first to study auricular medicine in so if you go to her office, may makikita kang ano doon, diploma. Okay? She I cannot remember the year, pero very recently lang, 2016, yeah. So at first I was not like very excited. Sabi ko parang ear. So until eventually I fell in love with it. So we hope that you can support the cause, no? So yan po, all the books of these personalities here, we have them. Okay? So we want all of you can print them but don't sell them. Nasa ebook po yan natin. Now, can you tell us about itong auricular microsystem?
Mm. So it what happens sa microcosm within the microcosm within the macronosome.
Okay.
So microsystem connects to macro acupuncture meridian channel. So distal acupoints on hand and feet to remote treatment sites. So
So
that
this
is
is
auricular microsystem. So,
yeah, so ang dami niyan, no? So we hope we can at least memorize 50% of them. Okay, what is the somatotopic inversion?
uh, it is soma body topography map. So body represented on ear upside down pattern.
Okay, ganun lang kadali, no? Sometimes it helps, okay? What do you mean by ipsilateral representation?
It means the active ear points found on the same side of body pathology.
Mhm.
Pathology in body projects to contralateral brain.
Mhm.
Contralateral brain projects to ipsilateral side of ear.
Okay, what we're trying to say here, what you're trying to say probably here is, example, pag masakit yung paa mo on the right, you use the right ear. However, the pathology would be on the opposite side of the brain because yung brain talaga opposite yan. Okay? So if you were able to really accurately localize the lesion location, so you would know what to do. And by the way, we're very excited. We hope pumayag si Dr. Gavino to actually incorporate scalp acupuncture. In fact, scalp acupuncture, there are 10 modalities. We have them all in the book. Okay? So gagawa tayo ng, to make it more exciting. We will not be using needle. Probably we'll use a sharp object, and we're currently studying that. Next, auricular somatic correspondences reactive ear reflex point. What does this mean?
So itong kanya Doc, so ear changes respond to body pathology. So as sympathetic arousal, so decreased electrodermal skin resistance,
Okay.
so heightened tenderness at localized auricular regions.
Mm.
So skin discoloration over specific regions of auricle.
Okay. Actually, there are devices. Tumutunog siya. So when you have what's this? Issues, no? They have localized and to decreased electrodermal resistance. So mas malakas ang tunog, mas grabe yung impact, no? So yon. I'm not really a fan kasi maingay. Kasi if you really know, kasi parang ano, baka pati pasyente sasama sa paglo-locate. Ako kasi, I'm more impressed by people who don't use any gadgets. Okay? Kasi it's the gadget that's good, not the practitioner. Number 13. What do you mean by bidirectional reflex pathways? Bidirectional,
Mm.
dalawang direction. No? Mm.
So yung first Doc, so organocutaneous reflexes.
Mhm.
So it means pathological organ project to corresponding ear region.
Mm.
So the second one is cutaneous organic reflexes.
Mm.
So it is ear stimulation reflexes corresponding body pathology.
Okay. You know why it is so exciting, no? Compared to body acupuncture, mas mabilis to because of this. Okay? So you just have to use a device that will make you accurately detect the imbalance. Kaya I'm very excited to go to Pagadian. Okay? Sige, gawin natin yan. And I'm sure inaalam na ito mabuti ni Sir. So organocutaneous, ibig sabihin from the organ that is pathologic, diretso siya. You can feel it here. In my experience, if the patient has sensory issues, may in pain, I would usually use the back part, the posterior. So from time to time, I would post sa ating group chat yung mga areas doon. For motor, yung mga hindi maialsa yung kamay, yung mga yung mga may mga ibang ano dito sa front. Okay? Okay, multiple representations of microsystems. What is this all about?
To Doc, acupoints on skin corresponds to internal organ below. So Samu alarm point and black chew points. So Hirata zones of 12 principal organs and 12 body regions. So it is Zhang's embryo containing information of whole organism. So it is foot reflexology, so hand reflexology, Koryu hand therapy, at saka scalp acupuncture.
Okay, we will all study this. It's para sa ear. That's actually front move, no? Exciting, di ba? So, ubusin na natin. Okay. What about these 6 young organs?
It is micro channel connect to ear to head. So young meridians on head connect to ear. So indirectly connect ear to yin meridian corresponding to yang meridian.
Okay. So yung mga young organs, yung mga young channels, young meridians, meron tayong mga young meridians dyan sa labas ng ear, nakakonect yan dyan. And then meron din silang corresponding yin organs. But you will get to know about this when we deal with, kasi we're planning to do like maybe next week, we shall be discussing Zangfu organs, and then we have the vital substances, and then the 5 elements. Okay. Okay, what do you call this pathway? Sensory signals from the peripheral nerves, tapos pupunta sa spinal cord to the brain. Ganun kabilis yung ating ear. And anong pathway pinag-uusapan dito?
Ang kanyan Doc, spinal cord pathway.
Yeah, very good. Okay, now let's go to a little bit of neuroanatomy, no? These are the neurons that carry touch signal that go to the spinal cord and then will ascend to the dorsal columns, dorsal sa likod to the brain. What do you call these neurons? Hello. Anong tawag sa neurons na to? They are called type A
Type A neurons.
Yes. What about this one? Another new type of neurons. Okay, they carry pain signals. They go to the spinal cord and then they ascend to the spinothalamic tract to the brain. So yung kanina, iba din yun. So
Type
ano,
A.
yeah, this is
So,
type
this
C.
type
Yes.
C, ang pa natin, Doc, type C neurons ang ito.
Okay, very good. Okay, then to suppress the pain, we have inhibitory interneurons in the spinal cord. So what do you call these cells?
One, Doc, gate control cells.
Okay. Did you know that when you do ear acupuncture, mas masakit siya? Kaya we need to do practicum na hindi, I'll teach you the technique na hindi siya masakit. Okay? Kailangan hindi siya masakit. Yung iba kasi yung hindi marunong, masakit. So mag-discourage yung ano. Una-una dapat hindi ka mukhang pera, no? Saka hindi ka insecure. And you know what the patient, bakit magugustuhan ka ng patient? Because you're good. You know how to diagnose. You can look at the tongue, you can feel the pulse. Next, what do you call these cells that descend dorsolateral tract to the active inhibitory interneuron in the spinal cord?
Sa tingin ko, Doc, supraspinal gating cells on brain.
Very good. Okay, let's go to the descending pain inhibitory system stimulation produce analgesia. Actually, whenever I do acupuncture facelift, I would do ear acupuncture. The same din yung effect, no? So can you tell us more about it?
It is electrical stimulation of the brain, suppresses pain signal from body. So, midbrain, periaqueductal gray, so stimulation attenuates tail flick response in rats. Dental pain in monkeys. So, thalamus acts as highest level of supraspinal gating system. So, PEG sends signal down dorsolateral spinal cord into inhibit pain. So, lesion in PEG or thalamus block effects of acupuncture.
Okay. So if you have lesions there sa iyong periaqueductal gray, magkakaroon mawawala ang impact nung ano. So this is basically the mechanism of analgesia. How ear acupuncture can relieve pain. So okay, I used here a chart. Meron tayong tinatawag na peripheral perspectives. What are they? This one.
So we have three views, Doc. So the first is surface view, which is conventional view of auricular anterior lateral surface. So the second one is hidden view. So reflector used to reveal underlying auricular regions. So the third one is posterior view. So ear folded back to reveal backside of external ear. So
Okay.
that's the three views.
So you have to take note of this, no? I would like you to download this one. This is a very good chart. I even had this laminated. Pinalaki ko siya. Yeah, this is very interesting. Okay. The biological holographics were discovered by
si Dr. Zhang Yinsking. So wrote a national journal, so holographic unit, holographic fetus.
Okay, so this was discovered by Dr. Zhang Yinqing. Next. Now we are going to use ear seeds. Where did they come from? From what plant?
It's a plant of Wakaya plant. So Wangbo Liching.
Okay.
So can live a few days and up to 2 weeks. So
okay.
medyo
Wag naman ba? Pwedeng 2 weeks. Okay, actually this is so effective. Okay? You will also love it. Next. What is the action of ear seeds? How does it work? How do they work?
Uh, ang action of ear seeds stimulates movement of vital key energy so through meridian and facilitates state of balance and harmony that human human form naturally desires. So
Mm,
this is the interruption of the rerouting of neural message, so stimulation of endorphin release,
mhm.
so facilitation of detoxification from drugs and alcohol, so alleviation of withdrawal symptoms,
Mm,
so reduction of cravings,
yeah.
so restoration of equilibrium, so restoration of energy and vitality, so relief of restlessness, then reduction of hypersensitivity, so reduction of anxiety, relief of pain, so
Mm.
promotion of sleep, then lastly, promotion of physical and psychological well-being.
Okay. Yeah, it is effective. Especially if you have cravings. Every time you have cravings, you do pulsing pressure on the ear seed. Nawawala yung craving mo. Tipid. Of course, you have to do it like 3 times a day after meals and also before bed. But the patient seldom follows that. Okay lang. Okay? So yung mga nagtitipid, we can use the ear seeds. Okay, women in blank would prick or cauterize a part of their ear. So if they didn't want any more children. So pwede siyang, lalo na pag gusto mo na tumigil. So from what country po ito? Obvious na obvious, oh. Ano po yan? Women in what country?
Women, sa ancient
Yeah,
Egypt,
ancient Egypt. Gold earrings were worn by Blanc because they said it improved vision. Oh, diba?
uh,
Pero gold.
it is a gold earring worn by Mediterranean sailors.
Yes. Okay, actually, if you read the book by Barr, we have gold gold needles and silver needles. Yung gold needles, we use that for tonifying, for improving, while yung silver, we use that for sedation. Pero for now, nagtitipid tayo, wag muna. Mediterranean sailors. Who was this doctor who stated that veins behind the ear were bled to help with impotence and ejaculation?
Uh, si Hippocrates.
Okay.
Ay, Hippocrates o
Hippocrates. Hippocrates. Yeah.
Hippocrates.
Okay. These people, they brought acupuncture back to Europe. I think it was mentioned earlier, where it evolved and changed into today's version. So we have to give credit to these people. What are they? Who are they?
Uh, they are the Dutch merchant dock.
Yeah, the Dutch merchants. Nasa libro po yan lahat. I think if there are like, we have 10 or 12 ebooks on ear. Magdadagdag pa ako. Okay, the use of acupuncture for therapeutic purposes was first mentioned in Chinese medical texts beginning in what century?
Is the 6th century.
Very good. The French doctor that came up with the modern map of the ear.
Siya si Dr. Paul Nogier.
Paul Noget. Okay, very good. A study published in the American Journal of Chinese Medicine found that ear seeds were effective in reducing blank and blank in women with breast cancer. Ano itong symptoms?
Ang pain at saka fatigue, Doc.
Okay, so if you have breast cancer patients, you can use ear seeds to reduce the pain. Are you excited? Oh. Then balik sila sa iyo kung pwede twice a week para palitan, madumi na masyado pag 2 weeks. Dr. Paul Noget's ear map is based on the what?
Based on fetal homunculus.
Yes. Now let's go to the yin-yang theory. This is very, very important, no? Yin is the blank basis of yang.
It is material, Doc.
Yes. And yang is the blank manifestation of yin.
The yang is functional.
Yes. Yin Yang describes the two blank aspects of things and phenomena and their interrelation in the natural world.
It is the opposite, Doc.
Okay, opposite sila but they are together. Okay? Sabi nga nila opposite poles attract. Okay, can you tell us the properties of yin and yang? Example, like yin. Every time you talk about yin, what are ano ba yun?
Uh, so, we will start sa yin, Doc. So, sa yin is inward, cold, at saka dark.
Okay,
Then, sa yang naman, so outward, warm, at saka bright.
very good. The properties of yin and yang are not blank but blank. Okay, grabe.
It is absolute at saka relative.
Okay, what do we mean by this? For example, we always compare one with the other, no? Example, yung isa, yin siya compared to another yang. So there's always a comparison. Under certain conditions, yin can change into yang and yang can change into yin. Yan ang inter-transforming nature of yin and yang. Any phenomenon may be infinitely divided into its yin and yang aspects hanggang sa maubos. Okay, tell us about the concept of yin and yang.
Uh, so, we have three, Doc. So, Taiying with Yang Ming. So, the second one is Ju Yin with Xiao Yang. So, the third one is Xiao Yin with Tai Yang.
Okay, actually, these are the channels, no? As Islam practitioners, we will not call um Tai Yin, ano ba yung Tai Yin? Greater Yin, lung and spleen, no? We will not call them lung and spleen, we call them Tai Yin. Yang Ming is stomach and large intestine. Jue Yin is pericardium and triple burner. I'm sorry, pericardium and liver, rather. Sorry. Jue Yin, ibig sabihin ng Jue Yin, a terminal yin. Then partner niya si Xiao Yang. Xiao Yang is lesser yang. That's gallbladder and Sanjiao or triple burner. And then Xiao Yin is, okay, Tai Yang is blood. Yeah, Xiao Yin is heart and kidney. And Tai Yang is bladder and small intestine. Does it make sense? Okay, that is how we should refer to these channels. Okay? Para yung ibang
So, sa
siguro
spring,
alam ko ano yan. So when you say Tai Yin, greater yin. So magpa-partner siya sa bright yang or great yang, no? Oh. Great Tai is great. Great yin, siyempre malaki yung yin niya, kapartner niya dapat malakas yung yang. And then Jue Yin, terminal, maliit na lang. And then partner niya yung lesser yang. Then si Xiao Yin, lesser yin, partner niya si Taiyang. Okay? Taiyang is greater yang, so partner niya is lesser yin. Don't worry, we shall all master this. Kaya nga, this is 24 sessions. Okay, anong klaseng yin-yang relationship to pag springtime? Let's imagine we have springtime here.
so during springtime, Doc, so ang mangyayari is Yang within Yin.
Very good. Kasi alam niyo yung spring, nanggaling siya sa nanggaling siya sa winter, di ba? Nanggaling siya sa winter. And then, so yin siya. Yin na yin, cold yung winter eh. And then, nagkaroon ng yang, that's spring. Of course, after winter, darating si spring. And what about summer?
So, about the summer, so sa Yang within Yang.
Very good. Obvious. Fall. So ito yung kaya tinawag na, di ba, nalalaglag na yung mga dahon.
So, sa fall, Doc, so si Yin within Yang.
Okay. Nag-uumpisa na maging yin. Di ba fall before winter? Okay? So, yang pa rin siya, pero meron na siyang yin sa loob. And winter,
So, sa winter, Doc, so si Yin within Yin.
yes. Super lamig na yan. Okay. 12 a.m. to 6 a.m.
So, it happened, so si Yin within Yang.
Huh? No.
Yin within Yang.
Yeah. Yin with, ay, oo nga pala. Yin with
Yin
the yang.
within Yang.
Oo, kasi yang, wait lang. Oh, kasi yang na yung 12 a.m., di ba? Umaga na. Yin within yang. Na-confuse tuloy ako. Saka madilim pa siya, di ba? So, let's see if it's correct, ha? This is from the book. Wait lang. Saan ba dito yun? Yeah, this one. Oh, yeah, yin within the yang. 12 a.m. to, let's analyze this. Umaga na to, pero madilim pa, di ba? So, may yin pa siya within the yang. So, ito, yang within yang, 6 a.m. to 12 noon. Right? Next, 6 a.m. to 12 p.m.
So it is yang within yang.
Very good. 12 p.m. to 6 p.m.
So it is yang within yin.
Yang within
Yang
yin.
within yin.
Okay.
12
Ano ba
p.m.
yun?
to 6 p.m.
Nako-confuse ako. Yeah, okay. 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Next, 6 p.m. to 12 p.m. Madilim na.
So 6 p.m. to 12. So si yin within yin.
Okay. Next, ano yung content ng yin and yang theory?
So the content of yin and yang theory. So opposite of yin and yang.
Mhm.
So interconsuming supporting relationship of yin and yang. So interdependence of yin and yang.
Hmm.
So interperforming relationship of yin and yang. So indefinite divisibility of yin and yang.
Okay, they're always in opposition, but they need each other. And then they have an interconsuming, supporting. So kinoconsume niya yung isa pero nagsusupport, no? Interdependence. Ibig sabihin, yin cannot exist without the yang cannot live without the yin. Intertransforming. Kaya look at ice. You know ice? Malamig, di ba? It doesn't stay forever malamig. Solid, malamig, tapos it becomes liquid and warm, right? And then infinite divisibility. Okay? Next. What do you mean by opposition of yin-yang?
It is everything in nature with two opposite aspects, yin or yang aspects within any phenomenon with restrict the other two opposition. This opposition is relative and can only be spoken of in relationship.
Okay.
Yin and yang are never static, but are in a constantly changing balance.
Okay.
So the opposition are mainly reflected in their ability to struggle, restrict, exclude each other, thus controlling each other. So next one is relative psychological balance is maintained through mutual opposition of yin and yang. So next is when yin predominates, yang will disease. So when yang predominates, yin will be disease. So a weakness or depth of yin cannot properly control, yang leads to excess of yang. So a weak of yang leads to excess of yin. So that is the opposition of yin and yang.
Okay. So one will always control the other. So if one becomes weak, obviously hindi niya makontrol yung isa, right? So when you have yin deficiency, you cannot control the yang anymore. Okay? What about interconsuming supporting relationship of the yin and yang?
So the first one, Doc, is relative levels of yin yang are continuously changing two aspects of yin yang, not fixed. So, but are in a state of continuous mutual consumption of support. So yin yang are always balanced. But if one would go beyond psychological balance, that excess of depth would occur.
Okay.
So can result in yin yang increase and the other decreasing, or yin yang excess leading to excess of the other, or yin yang depth leading to depth of the other. So quantitative change. From book, so various activities of body will necessarily consume a certain amount of nutrient substance. This is a yin, but it's the process of the second one is the consumption of yin, leading to gaining of yang. So then, production of various nutrients substances, it is the yin, so will necessarily consume a certain amount of energy. It is the yang. This is the process of consumption of yang leading to gaining of yin.
Yeah,
So that
very
is the
good. Very complete. So here we could really see how they affect each other, interconsuming. Okay? Like yin deficiency, diba? You need to do something about the deficiency. You need to replenish it. When it comes to yin deficiency, you need supplementation. Hindi po pwedeng acupuncture lang. Okay? So this is where your knowledge about supplementation comes in. I know you're very exhausted, Sir Edison. I hope to see you in Pagadian very soon. And I'm very confident it will be very productive. Maraming salamat. Thank you po.
Thank you, Doc.
Okay, let's go to another very important person. I don't want to call him a favorite because hindi pula pa siyang naiiwan. From Bacolod, si Sir Jobel na parating nakangiti. Sir Jobel, can you continue from 51 to 100?
I
Okay.
tried.
Okay.
I-
Okay. So what do you mean by interdependence of yin and yang?
Yin and Yang have a mutual dependent relationship, opposite but complementary, cannot exist without each other.
Yeah.
Yin compensates of Yang and vice versa, both rooted within each other. Without Yang, there would be no production of Yin. Without Yin, there would be no production of Yang. Yin corresponds to nutrients, substances. Yang corresponds to functional activities. From book, nutrient substances remain in interior, therefore, yin remains inside while functional activities manifest on exterior, so yang remains outside. Yang or exterior and manifestations of substantial movement in interior, so known as servant of yin. Yin in interior is a material base of functional activities, so known as guard of yang. Without yang, there would be no production of yin. Without yin, there would be no production of yang. So
Wow.
opposite each other.
Okay.
Nagtutukan po ito.
Okay, so now you will understand. If we see each other in Bacolod, I will no longer lecture about yin and yang, boring na. I'm going to just ask you, why is it called yin deficiency? Why is it called yang excess? Yung mga. Because we want our group to excel in diagnostics. Okay? Kompleto na yan na. I'll be giving this to you later. Number 52. What about the intertransforming relationship of yin and yang?
Aspects of yin and yang within any phenomenon are not absolutely static. In certain, not random circumstances, either or two may transform into its opposite qualitative change. These changes can present gradually or abruptly, severely. Extreme yin will produce yang, and extreme yang will produce yin. Severe cold will give birth to heat, and severe heat will give birth to cold.
Okay, very
That's
good.
all po.
What about infinite divisibility? I think this is so easy to understand.
Infinite the divisibility of yin and yang. There are relative degree of both yin and yang, as yin and yang are in a state of constant change. Yin and yang could amount to 10 in number. They could be extended to 100, 1,000, or infinity.
Okay,
That's
basta
all.
madami. Now let's go to some points.
Madami. Oh.
Even though wala pa tayo sa module on points, I would like you to be already familiar with these points. And I tell you, they are so effective. Okay? Ren 1 is the meeting point of blank.
Sa meeting point po ng yin, Doc.
Okay, yin. Now, if you look at the chart, where is Ren 1 here? Andito po si Ren 1. Huh?
In
Obviously,
between.
there will be no one who would like to volunteer ipakita yung Ren 1 niya or CV1. So in our case, we will be doing the ear. Okay, left and right ear. Bladder 35 is the meeting of,
Is the meeting of yang.
okay, saan
Channel.
yan? Dito si 35. If this is 31 and this is 40, so it should be somewhere here. Right? Do you agree? Should be somewhere here.
Yes.
Okay. In terms of the relationship between physiological function and form, blank transforms things while blank gives them shape.
Yang and yin po, Doc.
Okay. Physiological function. Our form will, physiological function and will form the yang, transforms things while yin will give them shape. Okay.
Opo.
Example, yang disease, may fever. Bakit natin tinitreat ang yin aspect?
When yang is having because yin fails to control yang. Do not use cold herbs or use yin nourishing herbs instead. This is the method of strengthening the governor of water in order to restrain sunlight.
Okay. Example, if you have fever, you don't bring down the fever. You have to use something to improve the yin. Diba?
Opo.
Treating yin disease from the yang aspect.
When yin is excess because yang fails to control yin. Do not treat with warm or acrid herbs. Instead, use yang supporting herbs. This is the methods of boosting the source of fire in order to eliminate the excess of yin.
So what is an example of yin disease? Yung nanlalamig ka, di ba? So what are you going to use? You use heat. You use moxibustion. Right?
Pwede.
What are the 5 flavors?
Acrid, sweet, light, dispersing herbs are yang. Sour, bitter, salty, draining herbs are yin.
Very good. Okay, what are the physiologic aspects of yin?
Physiological aspects of yin: blood, nourishing, moistening, down, bearing, quieting, and calling cold, and holding.
Okay. Physiologic
This
aspects of yang.
Physiological aspects of yang: qi, consuming, drying, upbearing, agitating, warming, or hot, dispersing.
Good. Okay, what are the basic laws? Ito na yung kanina ha. Ako na lang ito mag-take. Yin and yang are divisible. They are rooted in each other. They can transform. Tapos na to. They can disperse and grow, wax and wane. When yin is level, yang is secret. Yin and yang counterbalance each other. Okay, what do you mean by yin and yang are rooted in each other?
It is independent yet exists only by virtue of the other. Yin has its root in yang. Without yin, yang cannot arise. Without yang, yin cannot be born. Yin alone cannot rise. Yang alone cannot grow. They are divisible but inseparable.
Okay. Do you have opposite qualities sa wife mo? Joke lang. Opposite. Kaya pala Okay, mutual convertibility of yin and yang.
Yin and yang can transform into each other under certain conditions. Imagine a person out in sub-zero temperature.
Uh,
Hypothermia set in the person can experience a superficial sensation of heat. 10 cold people step into a small elevator. The elevator gets stuck for over an hour. What do you think happens?
okay, ano mangyayari? Yung 10 malalamig na tao not stuck sa elevator, what will happen next?
Elevator gets stuck. Oh,
Na-stuck
ano
na kayo
yun?
sa elevator, nasira. Then 10
Oh,
kayo galing sa labas malalamig. What will happen?
nasisira ang elevator.
Kainitan.
Mag-iinit yung mga katawan nyo. Diba? Oh, lang yun. Okay, what are the clinical manifestations of convertibility or
A
transform?
heat patterns can develop to a cold pattern.
Yes.
A cold pattern can develop into a heat pattern. A repletion patterns can give way to vacuity. Vacuity can cause repletion.
Okay, repletion is also called excess. Vacuity is deficiency. No? So deficiency pwede ring mag-cause ng excess. Okay? So always remember that if you have a heat pattern, it can develop into cold pattern. A cold pattern can develop into a heat pattern. So if you have cold inside, eventually, pag nasa loob lang yan, it will develop into heat eventually. You know, diba? If there is yin disease, treat through the yang. Why? Ano ba example ng yin disease? Nalalamig, diba?
Oh, mababa ang init sa
Yes. So why do we treat through the yang?
because yang generates yin. Yang's action manufactures components into a vital substance. In cases of vacuity, yang moves substance. Yang ensures the proper transformation of substance so there is no accumulation or stagnation.
Okay.
Ganon.
Vacuity is called deficiency in other books. Okay, if there is yang disease, we treat through the yin. Why?
Yin provides the substance upon which yang can thrive and grow. Yin calls no content and anchors up bearing yang.
Okay. The same thing with the likod. Likod is yin. So lalagyan natin ng yang. Yung
Opo.
front naman, yang, lalagyan natin ng yin. Yin-yang is relative, not absolute in what following ways?
Under certain conditions, properly of yin, yang can be changed. Where to yin, yang can be divided limitlessly. Number 3, yin and yang contain the same of
The opposite. Okay. Okay, what is the yin polarity point?
kidney, Yongquan, Gauching Spring.
Okay. Have you tried walking on fire?
Oh,
Na-try nyo na?
hindi
Gusto mo
Hindi pa to.
try? I've tried it before.
Hindi masyado mainit.
Alam mo, hindi ka masusunog. Promise. If you stimulate your kidney 1. You wanna try?
Maybe.
Because that's the yin polarity point. And fire is yang. Oh, you try. Sige. Let's do it. Mga 2 meters yung layo ng init.
Okay yun. Hindi tunog.
Okay, what is the yang polarity point? Yung pinakatuktok.
Governing basis although 20 by the way
Okay.
100.
On the ear, it is here. Do 20. So for example, parang nalalaglag na yung matris ng pasyente mo. Ano mo rito? No? Yeah, here. You can feel it.
Yes.
Kidney 1. Kidney 1 on the
Sancha.
ear is here.
Oo.
O, diba? Hmm.
One.
Next, what is the C of yin?
CBN, rain channel or medial ventral surface conception vessels po.
C of yang.
C of yang, dual channel or governing vessels po. Dorsal channel governing vessels.
Okay, very good. What is excess yang?
If excess yang part of human body is more than the average, become absolutely too much.
Okay, do you notice this? Yang excess.
Yes.
Huh? Sumobra yung
Ex-
yang, so nakukuha yung yin.
Oo.
Ha? Excess yin.
Equilibrium.
O, tingnan nyo.
Excess. Oh, yan. Yin part of the human body is above or beyond or more than average,
Okay.
which makes yin absolutely too much.
This is the baseline. Ha? Pag sinabi na excess yin, nauubos na yung yang. Yung
Opo.
yang excess naman, nauubos yung yin. And you can prove that by looking at the tongue. What about deficient yang? Yang deficiency.
Yang. Yang deficiency.
Yes.
Part of human body is below the average. Therefore, yang cannot control yin. Yin becomes relatively too much.
If you have yang deficiency, what happens to the yin?
Maubos po ang yin.
Hindi.
Excess po. Excess po yung
Ay,
yin.
nako ha. Basahin mo mabuti. The question is, if there is yang deficiency, what happens to the yin?
Average, therefore, yang cannot control yin.
No, I
Yin
want you to
becomes...
look here.
Opo. Too
Okay.
much po yung...
What does the patient feel pag may yang deficiency?
Giniginaw.
Lamig.
Nalamig.
Tama ba yung yin niya?
Po, Doc?
Yes or no? May problema ba yung yin niya?
Oo, pag excess...
Wala. Walang problema. Mababa
Hindi
lang yung yang niya. Ha? Anong difference ng yang deficiency sa yang sa yin excess?
Pag yin excess po, simple.
No, I want you to look at this one. Okay, anong nararamdaman ng pasyente pag yin excess?
Giniginaw po yung pasyente, Doc.
Sa yang
Nilalamig.
deficiency, anong pakiramdam ng pasyente?
Giniginaw din.
Anong pagkakaiba?
Parehas. Parehas lang.
Hindi Anong pagkakaiba?
Siyempre, mababa yung...
Ha?
Patient ang ano?
Parehong malamig.
Balance daw.
Yes, can anybody answer that? Yin excess, malamig pakiramdam ng pasyente. Yang deficiency, malamig din. What is the difference?
Hindi balance.
Anong nangyari
Hindi imbalance.
sa yin excess? May problema ba ang yin pag yang deficient yung pasyente?
No.
Wala. Bakit malamig yung feeling ng pasyente kahit walang problema yung yin?
Kasi mababa yung yang niya, Doc.
Okay, because this time, relative to yin, mababa yung yang. That is what we mean by relativity. Kino-compare lang natin. Actually, walang problema yung yin. As you can see here, nasa normal. Okay? It's a different scenario when you have yin excess. Huh? Pag yin excess, may problema yung yin. Super grabe yung yin, naubos na yung yang. Ay, kulang, ito, tumaas na yung yin. Mataas yung yin, Okay, anyway, okay, what about deficient yin? Anong definition mo?
Deficient yin. Sa part of human body is above or beyond or more than average, which make yin absolutely too much.
Anong pakiramdam ng pasyente? Mainit o malamig?
Malamig po, Doc. Excess nga yung yin.
Ha? Deficient yin nga eh.
Mainit.
Anong pakiramdam ng pasyente?
Mainit.
Yin deficiency. Mainit o malamig?
Yang becomes relatively too much.
Ha?
Mainit po. Yung yang niya, tumaas po eh.
Tumaas ba? Ano ba
Hindi.
ito? Tingnan mo nga mabuti to. Naku ha, ayoko ng ganyan. Bawal yung
Yin.
ipit.
Yung bumaba lang.
Their yin cannot control the yang. Yang
Okay.
becomes relatively.
Okay, look at this one. Yin deficiency. Sinabi mo kanina mainit yung pakiramdam. May problema ba yung yang?
Wala.
May, siyempre,
Wala.
Anong syempre? Ano bang ibig sabihin nito? Nasa baseline.
Wala. Wala.
Ha? Bakit mainit yung pakiramdam ng pasyente?
Kasi mababa yung yin niya.
Ngayon, kung mababa, anong ibig sabihin nun?
Hindi po balance
Nakokontrol ba niya si yang? Nakokontrol niya ba
Hindi.
si yang?
Hindi
Hindi.
po. Oo.
Okay, may problema ba si yang?
Exist po siya.
Hindi siya excess. Tingnan mo na. Yung excess nasa taas ng line. Kita mo yan? Yan yung baseline
Hindi siya
natin.
excess.
O anong pagkakaiba ng yang excess sa yin deficiency? I want you to look at the diagram.
76.
Anong
Mataas
pakiramdam?
yung mababa yung yin. Dapat. Answer po.
Ha? Sige, aralin nyo yan.
Yin part of.
Baka mamaya may pasyente kayo tinanong, ano difference ng yang excess sa yin deficiency? Ito tayo magkakaalaman how to confirm. You will have to look at the tongue. And sometimes you have to feel the dorsal, the ventral surface of the hand. Okay? But anyway, mamaya na yan. Okay, let's go to causes, etiology of excess yang. Anong nangyari sa yin pag may excess yang?
Invasion of external yang type pathogens when on summer heat or fire. Number 2, emotional disorder, anger and resentment. Diet, spicy hot coffee, irritable bowel syndrome, colitis, alcohol over 40 to 50%, fried foods, bitter to steam or boiled food. Yan po
Okay.
ang exist po.
Okay, ininom mo na alcohol, ilang percent yun?
30 to 50%. Taas. Siyempre, magtataas yung init.
So there are many causes bakit nagyayang excess, ha? So nauubo si yin. What about excess yin? Anong causes?
Invasion of yin type, external pathogens, cold and damp, dryness, diet, raw, cold, improperty, and slippery foods, seaweed, ice water, emotional disorders, stress, and depression.
Huwag ma-depress, huwag din ma-stress. What about deficient yang? Pag deficient yang, may problema ba si yin?
Hindi.
Wala. Okay. Hindi lang niya
Deficient.
makontrol si yin. Anong pakiramdam ng pasyente pag deficient ang yang?
Mahina siya o mahina, matamlay.
No, malamig o mainit?
Malamig kasi mababa yung yang niya.
Okay.
Chronic stage ambition.
Causes. Let's mention the causes.
Chronic stage of ambition of yin pathogens, overworking, too much sex. Wow. A chronic stage of overeating yin food.
Okay,
Yung mga
usually pag chronic, pag matagal na, deficiency yan. It could be yang deficiency, yin deficiency. Yung kanina, yung mga excess, puro yung mga acute. No? Let's go to deficient yin.
A chronic stage of ambition of yang pathogens, overworking, too much studying, baka ma-deficient ang yin natin dito. Chronic stage of
Ay,
overeating
Aba nanisi
food.
pa? Bakit araw-araw ba? Grabe. Hindi ka tayo nag-meet ng Thursday. Okay. Yan. Symptoms of excess yang.
Symptoms of yang for grits. Number 1, great fever, great thirst, desire for cold drinks, great sweating, great force, overflowing, forcible, past 90 per minute.
Over 90, yeah.
Overall face troubling, headache, red tongue, body, dark yellow urination, loud voice.
Okay, ano pagkakaiba ng tang sa yang excess from yin deficiency? May pagkakaiba ba? Can you look at the picture? There a difference.
Oo.
What's the difference?
No. Yun. Pag-excess
Walang
po yung
coating.
yang, muna po
Oo.
yung kita. Yung mukha po.
Okay. Hindi, yung tinatanong ko yung tang.
Oo. Puputla yung
Anong pagkakaiba ng yang excess tang sa yin deficiency tang?
Yung at saka maraming white coatings na nandoon sa dila. Sa tang.
Yellow.
Yellow, hindi yan white. Ano ba yan? May problema kaya,
Yellow,
mayroon
hindi
kaya yatang color blind. Yellow yan.
Yellow.
Sige, okay lang.
Kasi
Punta
pag
na
white
tayo
lang,
sa excess yin. Anong symptoms? Mukhang nawawala na. Can you, parang tumigil na yata gumalaw si, mahina ang signal nila. Okay, can you still, are you still with us, Sir Jobel?
Opo daw.
Okay, let's continue. Hina ng signal nyo.
Oo.
Okay, let's go.
Sige.
Excess yin, symptoms. Naku,
Pale face, aversion of cold, chills, shivering, cold extremities, no sweating, normal tongue body, thin white coatings, superficial or floating and tight pulse like twisted rope. All above symptoms cannot be released by warming.
Okay, what about deficient yang?
Pale face, fatigue and weakness, cold extremities, impotence, premature ejaculation, lower libido, clear and frequent urination, cold pain, desire to warming and touching. All symptoms can be relieved by warming. Tongue body feel swollen and deep marks, white coating with moisten, and pulse is deep and weak and slow.
Okay. Symptoms of deficient yin or yin deficiency.
In a woman, menopause syndrome, hot flash, night sweating, low-grade fever, not over 100. Number two, tidal fever, 5 to 7 p.m. Thirsty, out but only sip water at night. Tongue body red and small, pale with cracks. Map and geographic coating, maybe yellow or minor. Say, pulse is deep, weak, thin, and fast.
Okay, paano natin iti-treat ang excess yang?
Today po, pag excess po, dapat pababain o kontrolin po agi po sa pagtusok ng karayom. White tiger concoction with foam, blood bleeding, and cold food. Oh, pwede
Excess
pa
yin.
sa Excision, sedate, apply warm, hot herbs, acrid and pungent, make patient sweet, remove yin.
Okay. Treatment of deficient yang.
Tonified warming therapy, acute with moxa or lower parts of the body, lower abdomen and back, herbal warm or hot, less pungent and acrid, deer meat, shrimp, and lychee.
Deficient yin treatment.
Tonify, deficient yin, acute needling points from the yin channel, kidney 3, spleen 6, herbal yin nourishing herbs, Shudi Wang. To nourish yin, dietary supplements are better than acupuncture.
Okay, dapat may alam kayo sa dietary supplements, ha? Especially pag may yin deficiency. Next, yang excess causes what?
Yang excess causes by excessive heat syndrome.
Yin excess causes
Excessive cold syndrome po.
yang deficiency causes
Empty and deficient cold syndrome.
yin deficiency causes
And syndrome.
okay. Empty or deficient heat syndrome. Okay, ano to? Yin or yang? Matter.
Empty deficient heat syndrome. Yes, empty.
Okay, Sir Jobel, ano to? Yin or yang? Yung matter.
Yin.
Okay. Stillness. Tahimik.
Yin. Walang galaw.
Substantial.
Yin, substantial ganun din, no? Yin.
Earth.
Yin.
Heaven.
Yang.
Bakit? Sa taas. Odd.
Mataas siya.
Odd. Opposite
Odd.
ng even.
Yang.
Spring.
Maging spring. Yang.
Okay. Midnight.
Midnight is yin. Malamig.
Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining.
Marami tayo ngayon,